Alright, I want to talk about USB-C magnetic adapters that I've been using for quite a while now. So these, including the right angle versions, are the most popular, and as you can see, I bought tons of them. When you search for these, you'll find tons of options, different brands, but a lot of them are basically the same thing with different labels. This one I've had a long time, this one is new that I just bought recently. I'd be a little skeptical about the ones that bend or have too many moving parts. I'm not too sure about how reliable they are over time. Here, have a look. Take a look at this one I have. It's supposed to do everything. Power delivery over 100 watts, high-speed data transfer, support for 8K at 60 Hz, and even Thunderbolt port compatible. I have the right and straight ankle ones. You can see the purchase date here, but before this I'd actually bought a variety of different brands and shapes from AliExpress. Here's the latest model, the more square design. It's basically an improved version of the older curved one, mainly for better stability and a more solid connection. And from my experience, what they claim it can do is pretty much on spot. More on that later. Let me show you how these things work. Connect the main body here and connect the head here. You'll get used to the way this looks. This right angle one may not work side by side with a straight one, so I do have another straight one. This back port is for the power adapter, but it also supports data transfer. Now let's check if it's charging. And it is. This front port is full-featured, meaning it supports power delivery, data transfer, and video output all through a single connection. Here's a closer look at the square-edged ones. They seem to have a slightly stronger magnetic connection compared to these ones. It's not by much. You probably won't really notice the difference. This is the right angle one. By the way, I've got links to these in the description. If you use them, I may earn a small commission. Thanks for your support. Here's a straight one, rated at 40 gigabits per second, so that's really fast data transfer. And same as this generic one. And these more compact ones are rated at 80 gigabit per second, up to 240 watts of power delivery. For this model, I can't really tell if the magnet itself is stronger, but the square shape might help it lock in a bit better. By the way, this one isn't compatible with the others. The magnets actually repel and the pen layout is different. Oh, and if you're wondering about the string, it's just for removing the head, but you can always pull it out by hand. I do that all the time. The silver square one looks sharp, high-tech, futuristic, versus the rounder ones. And here you can see the pen configuration of this rounded one, and have a look at the square one configuration, the pen configuration of this more squared one. Again, you can kind of tell they're not compatible. First, I want to show you that I've used these across a variety of devices for both charging and data transfer. Then I'll go over some tips and tricks and also the downsides of using them. On my gaming controller to charge my power bank, on my external SSD to charge my wireless mics, on my cables for quick connecting and disconnecting. Pretty much for anything that has a USB-C port. I've also used it to transfer files off my camera, to charge and transfer files off my iPad Pro. I also use them to run an external display, especially when I'm traveling. And by using it, it runs at 60 Hz, as they claim. I have done external SSD speed tests with and without the adapter, and the results were the same. As you can see, I'm using these adapters with my gaming laptop or tablet, depending on how you look at it. Of course, to get the full performance, I'm using the device's proprietary power supply. Of course, I'm not going to use the USB-C magnetic adapter for everything. Getting files off my action camera is just as fast and easy. Of course, you can accidentally knock it off while connecting, and then it's a pain to reconnect. If you're using a bendable contouring cable like this, it can definitely be helpful. And I've got a link in the description. Of course, there are situations where you probably shouldn't be using a magnetic adapter. For example, if you're using a laptop on your lap with an external SSD while editing like this, you don't want the connection coming loose mid-work. As you can see, I have used a variety of these different models, shapes, and sizes. I haven't had any major issues like file corruption or anything serious. I have had the occasional disconnect here and there, but that's usually just me knocking it off accidentally. Overall, no real problems. In closing, you're not just plugging and unplugging cables anymore, you're just snapping them on and off. It's faster, easier, and way more convenient, especially when you're doing it over and over again throughout the day. And one thing I really like is that it reduces wear on your USB-C ports. Instead of constantly plugging in and out, the tip just stays in your device. So over time, that can actually help extend the life of your port. It's also great when you're working in tight spaces, traveling, or just don't want to fumble around trying to line up a cable. This just snaps right in. And if you accidentally pull the cable, it just disconnects instead of yanking your device off the table. So I have used these for charging, data transfer, external SSDs, even running displays. You can actually see these in pretty much all of my videos up to this point. And in my experience, they have been fast, reliable, and just really convenient overall. Now, are they perfect? Because you can knock them off, and you don't want that to happen while you're transferring images, videos, clips, and all. For example, I used external SSDs all the time while editing in Final Cut Pro, and I've accidentally knocked the connection off a few times. So you do want a clean, stable workspace. And when traveling or working in tight spaces, you may not always want to use them. Anyway, for me, the biggest thing is just the workflow. It makes connecting and disconnecting devices feel effortless. And once you get used to that, it's actually kind of hard to go back. Anyway, that's all I've got for this video. Thank you for watching. Do come back for the next one.